When women have trauma and doubt their man, but you are not like their past man.
Wow. Oh, bro, this is a good one.
We talked about that
They
one.
fucked up. They fucked up by asking that one.
Yeah.
So, so I'm gonna break it down Carl Jung style. Okay.
Check it out, guys. Here's a little slight clip, but we're gonna obviously keep continuing talking about this topic. I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna dump it on my YouTube video. But when women have trauma and doubt their man, but you're not like their past man, kick them with some real quick, and then we'll just piggyback from.
You think you're not like their past men, but you are exactly like their past men. We don't attract who we want into our life. We attract who we are. And the reason why she's attracting you is because she still has trauma. She still has things that are unhealed. And whatever is hiding inside that still needs to be healed and processed is exactly what she's going to attract. So all that trauma is a direct reflection of the man that you are as well. Okay. And if you look at yourself in the mirror, there's also something going on inside of you that needs to be healed and processed because that's why you attracted a woman with trauma.
Yeah, that was deep. That was deep.
Okay, and can we go in a little deeper on that?
Yeah. Let's go a little deeper on that,
Okay,
and
so
then we can just put it off.
yeah. So this is the thing. When men say this and women say this, women will say, "Oh, there's something wrong with you inside that you need to heal," which is probably true, right? You got past trauma that you need to heal, which is probably true because it's true for most of us. I'm not like your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend. She absolutely is. Because as long as we still have past traumas that still need to be healed and processed, we're not going to attract who we want. We're going to attract who we are. So whatever is going on the inside of us, that's who we attract. So even when men say it about women, my lady, she has these past traumas that she needs to get over. I'm not like those other men. But that's what you don't understand. You still attracted a woman with trauma. There's something going on inside of you that you attracted her. How come you're attracting women with trauma? Why are you attracting women that still need to heal? So, as a man, if you're saying that, you really need to go in front of a mirror and look deep into that mirror and say, what's hiding? What is it that I'm avoiding? What is it that's still inside of me that I need to overcome? Why is it that I attracted this woman, who's insecure or worried or doubtful? And she thinks I'm going to do this to her like her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband did to her. Why are you attracting a woman like that? It's not her, it's you. She has her own traumas that she needs to get over.
And she has to get over it because he ain't
She,
gonna be able to do nothing about it. That's another fucking topic, you know?
that's a whole nother topic in itself. We can't fix the other person. That's the problem. We think we can fix each other. We get into these relationships and then all this shit starts to surface and we think we can fix the other person. You cannot fix the other person, just like they can't fix you.
It's a short clip. Go for it, sorry, brother.
Yes, okay. We can't fix the other person, just like they can't fix you. And so what we have to do anytime that we get ourselves into a relationship or a new relationship, or maybe it's already a relationship we've been in, there's shit going on still. The only person that we can heal is ourself. We have to go by ourselves and we have to figure out what's going on inside of us. Is there something that am I still carrying around anger from something that happened when I was a young kid? Am I still carrying around anger from a previous relationship? Am I carrying around sadness, hurt feelings, guilt, or shame? Am I experiencing high levels of fear? Am I bringing these negative emotions into my relationship? Are these negative emotions clouding my vision of this relationship? Okay? Because whatever our perception is whether it's the perception we have of this world, of people, of women, of men. It's exactly what we bring into our relationship, and it's how we conduct ourselves in a relationship. Okay. So, first of all, so everyone can feel at ease, each and every one of us have some stuff that we need to heal and process. Even with all of my trainings and all of my coachings and all of the seminars we've conducted, I still take time to check in with myself and take inventory to see if there's still anything lurking in the dark, lurking in the shadow that I still need to overcome. Is there something that I'm afraid of? Or am I holding on to some type of resentment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's deep, man, because you got to reflect and got to, really look within and own
Yeah.
it, call yourself out. That's crazy because my topic for this morning, my
Yeah.
introduction was everybody is trying to find the right person, but nobody is trying to be the right person.
Ah, good one. Good one.
I
Good
kicked
one.
off with that, and then I
Good
went
one.
into talking about, see if this is right. Got my boy Moses. This is what I said. I showed you this morning what I meant straight up, man. Everybody's trying to look for that right person, the perfect person, without you taking care of yourself first. Before you even become the 10.0 self, you got to work on you. Once you work on you and become the best you, believe me, you will attract that person that you're becoming. And now you're able to move forward in life. A lot of us, we're trying to rush it. We're trying to find these relationships. This is in all areas of life, relationship, friendships.
Yeah.
You're trying to
Yeah.
make that person so perfect, but yet you're lacking on so much, man. We're all a victim of this. I'm a victim of this myself.
Yeah.
If you realize and recognize that shit, the first you take care of you before you start pointing fingers. Too much pointing fingers in this world, in this life. Wake up and realize that. So that's what happens when they
Yeah.
like right now. Like this
Yeah.
guy here is pointing fingers, and I'm pretty sure she has
Yeah.
her own little story too.
She
Pointing.
got there's always two sides.
Yep, yep.
There's always two sides of it. And that's why, like, you know, if we keep concentrating on the other person, bro, let me tell you something. Most people, if they really do the work, let's say there's a man and he's having problems with his woman. If he really does the work and he heals, he may end up asking himself the question, what the fuck am I with this girl for? Now that I got over this,
Yeah.
now I realize I don't want to be with this. Or vice versa. That could happen, you know? Um, if two people really love each other and they both heal, man, and they still want to be with each other, they're gonna make some magic happen.
And this has happened. I have heard of
Yeah,
that happen when
yeah,
they choose to move forward. They choose to like drop everything and put it in the
yeah,
past. If
yeah.
one person, like you said, is not willing to do that, it's not going to work, man. It just
It's not
won't
gonna work.
work.
No.
And I think that's the problem. And I
Yeah,
remember this conversation we had when I was out there in vacay about you cannot make that other, you cannot heal the other person. That other person has to be willing to heal and help herself,
yeah,
from her traumas and all this shit. Because what we were talking about last time is like, if not,
yeah,
you're gonna find that little fucking like that that old relationship that they had, they will fucking find it in you, and you won't even know that you're doing it, but you actually are doing it because none of you guys are healed. They'll
yeah.
be bringing their past traumas and throwing it at you, or
Right.
their insecurities, their low self-esteem, and they'll be projecting all kinds of shit on you, and
Absolutely.
then you take offense to it. Then you're not willing to work with it. You're just, and then here we go with back and forth arguing, and
That's right.
you're putting her down, pointing fingers at her. It's a battle.
It's a battle. 100%. It's a battle. That's a good one. That was a deep one too.
Yeah, no, it
That's
is.
it, bro. We could make I'm telling you, just an entire relationship seminar because it goes deeper, right?
Yeah,
It goes deeper. I mean, it's on its way. We got it coming anyway.
yeah,
So,
for sure, man. But because it's very important. Look at that's all they're hitting me up for because right now, like the easiest thing to do is like check out, man. The easiest thing to do is like, you know what, like
Yeah.
we talked about this, you know, how
Yeah.
overwhelming it is, especially if you're trying to get ahead in life, especially if you're trying to move forward in life,
Yeah.
especially if you start like, fuck, man, like elevating yourself. And if that person's not right behind you or supporting you, it becomes to be, you know, very difficult. It becomes very overwhelming. It becomes challenging. And
Yeah.
that's something that, you know, I deal with, I deal with. And we go back again to like, fuck, man, I ask myself, can we rise? Can we go to the top without leaving nobody behind? Because they
Yeah.
choose not to. And somebody had messaged me saying, like, well,
Mhm.
what if that person just chooses not to change and chooses to stay there? What can
Yeah.
you do there? Are you gonna stop your dreams and then just go back to like with to conform to that person, to
Yeah.
what they
Absolutely.
want from you?
That's
So,
right.
and that's where the battle begins. That's where like the doubt and fear and like of what if. Because look it, like I said, like this is very important because this topic, because we're gonna vent, we're gonna talk about,
Of course. Of course.
to when we have a plan and we want to execute, we're go-getters. Me and you, we've been, pushing and striving and handling business. I got a plan. Boom. I let you know the plan. This is what's happening. You let your lady know, boom, boom. And there's always like, but what if this? But what if that? But what if I need like I need somebody that's gonna support. I need somebody that's gonna be like, go handle business. I need somebody that's gonna tell me, like, hey, you know what? I know you could do it. But
Yeah.
the negativity, just like that energy, it's almost like a fuck, man, like a crash, man. It's almost like you're excited. Emilio, I got this plan, and you
Yeah.
straight shoot me down like boom, almost like the
Absolutely.
Navy. And that's the argument, and that's a problem. And they'll see it as
Right.
like, well, I just don't want to be put in a spot. I don't want to be put. But you're saying that I'm not going to be able to perform, that I'm not going to be able to execute.
Hmm.
Like, I don't want to think like that. But now you're putting that into my head that you have that doubt. You don't have that, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have that believe in me.
Yeah.
I came with a plan. I came with like a vision, and I got shot down. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like,
100%. And this is why there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with this, especially even in my space, the space that I work in. However, I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it because, first of all, in a perfect world, it
Mhm.
would be absolutely wonderful if both people, the man and the woman, can be on the same page. They both create the plan. They both contribute to the plan. They both do what it is that is necessary to execute the plan. That would be wonderful. Okay. But most of the time, high 90 percentile in relationships, it's not like that. Okay. And if you're a high performing individual like me and you, we're entrepreneurs, we're out here on the hunt, okay? We're out here climbing, we're out here creating something better for ourselves, our loved ones. We have a vision. We still have, sometimes we even have to keep that vision to ourselves, away from our partner.
Mhm.
Sometimes in order for us to be able to execute it. See, you the other person can't say, "Hey girl, I need you to provide a home for us. I need you to pay the bills. I need you to put food on the table, clothes on our kids' back, entertainment, cars, insurance." Yeah, they have a right to expect that. I'll give them that. But you don't have a right to dictate how it gets done.
Ah,
Okay? You don't have a right to dictate how it gets done. I'm going to do these things for you, for our family, for us. Get my fucking back. Don't
yeah.
judge me how I get it done.
Yes, yeah. Because
Okay?
because all that is to provide for the family, to give more to
Yes.
the family. But the way that my vision is not going with like what you
Yes. That's
you
correct.
you know.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
dictate how I'm gonna get it. All I'm telling you is I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it.
You know?
Don't if you go back to the hunter gatherer days, right? Let's say okay, you leave the family back at the camp, and then we take off. We got to fight another tribe. We got to kill animals. We got to look for clean water. And then once we get all of our food, all of our water, now we got to come back and we probably got to fight another tribe again so they don't take it from us because they're looking for that stuff for their family too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at it back in those days, you didn't have the wives and the children dictating to them how they fought or what animal to kill or where to go. No, bro,
Please
they
don't go there and don't fight. Like I
absolutely.
can do what I gotta do. We gotta eat.
We got to eat. So this is the thing. In a perfect world, yes, it'll be great if people, if both were like this. But if it's not like that, then you got to support me so I can get out here and do what I got to do so we can eat. Okay. And so what happens is, in a relationship, when a man starts to feel like he's not appreciated or valued, or he starts to not feel the gratitude towards what he's doing, he starts to lose motivation to do it.
100%.
Okay.
Like they deflate your dream, shatter your
100%, bro.
shit on your dream.
Yeah.
That energy, that the bad energy, just that doubt alone, it brings you down, you know?
Absolutely.
And we're someone that, we're mentally tough. We're mentally like trained to like trump all the naysayers, all the, the people out there that to us, like their opinion don't matter.
Yeah.
But when it's your partner, it does play a big role. I don't care
Right.
what anybody says, it will play a big role. But me and you will still try to like
Yeah.
trump it and not fucking let it fucking get in here, man. Because once
That's
it
right.
gets in here, that motivation is like, what the fuck am I fucking even doing then? Like, fuck, you know?
Why am I going to do it? Because look, in reality, if I just use myself as an example, right? Everything that I'm doing, I'm going to do it whether I'm in a relationship, whether I'm married, or whether I'm single. You're the same way. You're going to do it no matter what. So I think what happens is because remember you mentioned it earlier. You got the man pointing the finger at the woman. You got the woman pointing the finger at the man. If everyone's just stop pointing the finger for a second, right? And everyone takes responsibility for their own shit, and then they come together, then that's when they can resolve their issues, right? However, I look at it like this: if I could do all this by myself, I could do it all by myself. I'm already doing it.
Hmm. Hmm.
No one comes out there with me into the workforce to do what I do.
Hmm.
No one's on this call but me and you putting this content out here. So either support me or be aware that I'll lose motivation to do it for you. Okay? Because women can be a man's greatest motivation. Greatest motivation. But this is what women need to understand. It could actually be the greatest motivation either way. Either motivated to do for you or to be motivated to do it without you. Okay? And that's where it gets deep.
Hmm.
You understand what I mean? So you know, I know what's out there. I know there's not too many people out there really hustling. Most people in this world play it safe. Just go get some job, pay the bills, do bare minimum. And if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? But there's a small handful of us out here that bare minimum ain't gonna cut it. We're gonna go over and beyond. We're gonna create something better. And then once we get that better, we're gonna create something even better than that. And we're gonna keep going. Okay. If you want to be a part of that, then you got to support it. And you got to support what comes with it. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of, a lot of traveling, a lot of on the phone,
Sacrifice.
sacrifice, all that stuff, right? But I think people have this image or this vision image, I'll say this image of what a perfect relationship looks like. And they're destroying the relationship with that image because it doesn't exist.
Hmm.
You get it? You
Yep.
get it?
Yep.
If your man is out there, he's paying the mortgage, he's paying the bills, he's putting food on the table, he's doing his best to entertain, where everyone can go buy what they need to buy. If your man's doing all of that, could you imagine what he could possibly do if you just continue to support him even more? He's going to be even more motivated to even do better than what he's doing right now. But if you deplete that, if you take that from him, then he's going to lose motivation and he's going to go in the opposite direction.
100%. Like you said, a woman could be your greatest motivator, also your greatest downfall if you let it, because it has
Correct.
an other side too,
Yep.
where it's going to be your greatest motivation to pull forward as a unit,
Yeah.
or your great, or he's going to be motivated to fucking push regardless.
Yeah. Absolutely, brother.
And
This is deep, man. These things keep getting deep. We need to, hey, we need to get I'll talk to you after. We need to get something on calendar. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, because they already messaged, damn coach, I felt this one. Can't wait to see the whole video.
Oh, on this one we're talking about right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the real deal. This is personal development. This right here is like what betters you in all
Yeah.
areas that I tell people, like, this right
Yeah.
here is the game changer.
This is the game changer, bro. This is the game changer.